In the previous video, we showed you how to create a new project file by working with a composition. So now, what happens if you want to save your project? Well, if you're at all familiar with other software, this should seem pretty familiar. As you can see right now, our project is untitled and it has an asterisk next to it at the top here. That asterisk means it's unsaved. So if at any time you're working and you glance up and you see there's an asterisk and you've done a lot of work, be sure you save. Always save as often as you can. After Effects has a built-in failsafe, so in the event it were to crash, it does have an autosave feature, so if you were to lose your project, it will try to back up as much as possible. But don't rely on that. Save as often as you can. And in order to save, all you have to do is go up to File and then Save. Now you can use Command S if you're on Mac or Control S if you're on Windows if you're looking for the shortcut. You can also Save As, which will allow you to create a copy of the file. You can go to Save As and you can make a new name and then you are good to go. So let's go to Save, and you'll want to locate a folder to where you want to save your project. Now, in this case, I'm just going to go into my After Effects Fundamentals folder, into the work files, and I'm going to give this a name. So I'll just come up here, and in the case of your project, you'd probably want to name this something pertaining to your film. So in this case, I'm just going to name it Train Simple AE Course. But let's say you are working on a film and you know the name of the film or you know the sequence that you're working on, you'd probably want to save it as that. Again, you want to be as explicit and concise as you can with these names. So once you're good, you can also glance down here and see the file format is set to Adobe After Effects Project. You can also do a template project, but this is the one that we're interested in. So once you're good, you can click Save, and the file is now saved. You can see there's no longer an asterisk, and we now have a name and a path right up here. So you can then, if you want, go ahead and close After Effects without any fear of losing your work. And you can always reopen After Effects and click on the Open Project button to open up your project, or you can browse to your files right here, and you can see it's saved right here, and simply double click on it to open it back up. And there we go. We now have our project back up and running. Now there's nothing on it, but we were able to save the project itself. And that is all there is to it when it comes to saving and opening up your project files in After Effects.